Deep divers. When I say the word conspiracy, what comes into your mind? Someone who is kind of thinking there's a bit more to the story? Deep divers. Did you know the word conspiracy emanates from the Latin conspirare, which means con, which is together, spirare, which is to breathe. So it basically means to breathe together. Woo! That good ass prana, baby. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are here in the wonderful art gallery. I'm sending you tons of beautiful energy. Take that, take that, take that. We're just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Conspiracies with Ralph Smart. Deep divers. It is time to dive deep down the rabbit hole. Become your greatest version. Have you always known there was something strange about planet Earth from childhood? I have. Now society will call you a conspiracy theorist. But you aren't. You are the smart one. So in this video, we are going to really dive into conspiracy theories and then link it into how these conspiracy theories can actually help us become our greatest version. Deep divers, the truth is stranger than the fiction. When you wake up and realize pretty much everything you know is up for questioning, that's a big realization. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So wonderful deep divers. Once again, open your mind, free your mind. Right now we are approaching the age of Aquarius. Consciousness is on the planet once again. People are waking up, their third eye is opening. And many times society will call you a conspiracy theorist because you think differently. But I'm here to tell you, at least you have a mind of your own. Slow motion this side. So let's dive deep into the first conspiracy theory. The film The Matrix was realer than you think. The film The Matrix about a computer-generated dream world. And in the film The Matrix, Neo is having this massive awakening to realize that everything he is seeing is actually the Maya, what they talked about in the Indus Valley as the illusion. So the Matrix was like, hey, reality is nothing more than what someone tells you it is. What is real but electrical signals interpreted by your brain? What is real but electrical signals interpreted by your brain? So Neo has this massive epiphany that actually the world is not as real as I thought it was. And Morpheus is like, Neo, you have been blinded from the truth. You are living in a prison of your mind. And this is actually a lot realer than we think, because even today, a lot of us, we are in a prison of our mind. And the Matrix is actually a system of control. And along my journey, I realized I was born into the Matrix. And it's all about having knowledge of self, and that's how you get out of the Matrix. What? Slow motion this side. Now, early mystics, the Gnostics. Gnostic actually means to know, okay? In their theology, they talked about a group of beings called the Archons. And this was a demonic force which actually used the energy of human beings to survive. And this conspiracy theory is actually all about how AI, artificial intelligence, is actually archonic interference. Technology actually means take knowledge from you. What? Slow motion this side. Right? Because that's the only way they can survive. The Archons is in an inorganic environment through machines. You see, you are the original creation of nature. You are organic. I love technology, but I realize it doesn't come nothing to you, and you. You are the finest gift nature has produced. And a lot of us, we are seeing deep fakes, right? The ability to put someone's face on someone else's, okay? We are also seeing the dopamine hit that people are getting from likes. And this is how these platforms like Facebook and Instagram actually keep you hooked on their platforms, because of the dopamine hit. You're like, oh yeah, someone liked my picture. So it keeps you on it. When they don't even give their own children those apps. Stop it, Ralph. Slow motion this side. Conspiracies with Ralph Smart. A TV program. Hidden in plain sight. They are telling you you are being programmed by the television. The television? Tell lie vision. It tells lies to you visually. And when I realized this, it helped me to become my greatest version. I said, instead of watching the tell lie vision, it's time for me to tell my vision. Slow motion this side. Hollywood. Now we can go back to ancient Europe. You had the Druids, okay, the Druid priests who actually took wood from the holly tree and actually used it as a wand to cast spells. So when we say Hollywood, movie magic, they create films that cast spells. In fact, what do they call everybody in the film? A cast. Okay? So we are seeing sorcery even in films. A film is never just for entertainment. A film is used to control how you think and change your reality how they want it. So I started to realize, oh, I get it. It's time to wake up. It's time to realize that the power has been with us all along. Conspiracies with Ralph Smart. Let's talk about the music industry. That's right. Kanye West said, I sold my soul to the devil for a crappy deal. At least it came with a few toys like a Happy Meal. Now, I grew up producing, and I've been in all kinds of situations. I've been offered contracts. And if you realize that everything in the music industry right now is in reverse. Okay? So, like, back in the day, like early hip hop, for example, you had Tribe Called Quest pushing a positive message to uplift the people. KRS-One, legend, right? And then all of a sudden, it got hijacked. And now it was all about disrespecting women, how much money I have, So everything was reversed. And evil, EVIL, is live in reverse. What? Slow motion this side. So you got people who are just dumbing down music to program the children. And this is done by design. Ever wondered why conscious artists don't get radio play and the same song that's playing is just dumbing you down? Because it's part of the agenda. You better wake up. You better wake up. And you even have virtual pop stars in China, right? Oh my gosh. Conspiracies with Ralph Smart, deep divers. Let's dive some more into it. A lot of people are seeing 1111, triple numbers as well, 333. But these triple numbers, these master numbers as well, 1111, aren't by accident. I've realized along my journey there are no accidents or coincidences in this universe. So the conspiracy theory is, if you are seeing 1111, quantum physicists are starting to realize that our reality is one giant simulation. Professor James Gates, okay? Theoretical physicist. A theoretical physicist. And our universe works just like a web browser. What do computers run on? Binary code, which is zeros and ones. So when you are seeing 1111, you are actually, that's the glitch in the matrix. You are also being contacted by your angel guides to wake up to the matrix. Conspiracies with Ralph Smart. Now, I've spoken about the subconscious mind. Now, this conspiracy theory is all about how they get you when you're young, right? They program you, because the first 7 years of your life is when you are the most open and free, and that's when they get you. They force feed you all of the programming, they send you to school, and now you lose your creativity, your originality. And schools are nothing more than indoctrination centers. You see, the real word education comes from the Latin educare, which means to bring out. But when we send children to school, we are actually putting in. Stop it, Ralph. Slow motion this side. I used to work in a school. It was terrible. Conspiracies with Ralph Smart. Let's dive straight into it. 7-day vegan challenge. I've been a vegan for over 14 years. Now, this conspiracy is all about how this archonic force it needs animal flesh, and it's somehow kind of influenced and manipulated human beings to make them believe that they also need animals to survive, right? I'm healthy. I'm wealthy, right? Ever noticed why over 70% of food products in supermarkets are full of meat or dairy? They've always got cream in it or something like that. Because once again, as long as you are butchering animals, these archonic forces can survive. They feed off the pain of others. And over 150 billion animals are killed every single year. Deep divers, I've realized that what has really changed my life is a plant-based diet. You see, there is a business of disease. Shout out to Dr. Sabi, who taught me, right? The business of disease is that there is no money in the cure, only in the pharmaceutical drugs, right? So that's another conspiracy. What is another conspiracy with Ralph Smart? The suppression of knowledge. You see, in ancient times, it was good to know. But then it got changed around to ignorance is bliss. And there has been a suppression of knowledge. I remember deep divers, even in like 2012, right? Even on YouTube, you had documentaries documentaries like Zeitgeist, they were going viral and stuff, and what happened? Now everything is censored. You can't even say anything without getting in trouble, right? It's like they're taking away your voice. And that's another conspiracy theory. Alex Jones' channel taken down, right? Anybody who is kind of pushing out something which is kind of different. So we all have to start raising the question mark. How free are we really? Conspiracies with Ralph Smart. Nobody knows anything. Unless you have traveled to space, you don't know if the Earth is round. You don't even know if there are 7 billion people on the planet. How do you know unless you have counted each one? I know, Ralph, because they told me. Exactly, they told you. The Archons told you. You don't know anything. Slow motion this side. That's why you gotta think for yourself and do your own research. Everything you know, you have been told. But everything you have been told has been a lie. Conspiracies with Ralph Smart. Deep divers, let's talk about language. You see, English, the word grammar emanates from the Old English word grimoire, which means a book of spells. So English is a spell language. It's a spelling language. It's a language of magic. Very powerful language. That's why which is which. Okay, so look at the words. Good morning. When you say good morning, every single day, morning, did someone die? No one died around here. Why are you telling me good morning? Right? What are you good morning for, right? So that's a spell you are casting. Anytime you say good morning to someone. Morning? Who's died around here? What about good rising? Slow motion this side. Okay? You go through the weekdays. Do you get it? Weekdays. And then you get a short weekend of this stick. You better wake up, right? So, deep divers, conspiracies with Ralph Smart. Social media is not social. And social media, this is a conspiracy, is actually part of an ongoing experiment to collect data about human wants and needs to be actually put into the mind of the AI, which is Google, right? So that's why when you want something, it knows when you want something, it knows exactly what you want. So a lot of the times, anytime you're using the internet, it's collecting information about you. So it knows what you want, and it's all going into this massive mind of Google, right? So deep divers, when we talk of conspiracy theories, they aren't conspiracy theories. You have to do your research and realize that the truth is stranger than the fiction. Knowledge is power. Ignorance is not bliss. Knowledge is power. So read more, think differently. You don't have to be the same as everyone else. And once you realize that, deep divers, well, you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Beautiful, deep divers. We're just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. And let me just say this, all world events, major world events, conspiracy theory right now, have been staged and planned. 9/11 inside job. Do the research, conspiracy theory again, right? There are no accidents. Like Shakespeare said, the whole world is a stage and we are all actors. Deep divers, shout out to everybody who's been getting the amazing good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes. Check out the amazing new book on Amazon, Feel Alive by Ralph Smart. Get more daily inspiration on Instagram at Infinite Waters. Deep divers, you are appreciated. Have a beautiful day. Infinite Waters, diving deep. Once again, stay well, stay healthy. Peace. you. So the word conspiracy actually means you're thinking for yourself. And that's great.